Hold on. We finna break this shit down right here, bro, on real time. North Korea lifestyle. Let's put this shit right here. We're gonna start it off like this. Okay. Yo, these bitches out here be so privileged to the point it's gotten to their head instead of being grateful for shit. Here in the Western world, whether it's the US, I'm saying, or Europe, then these bitches are spoiled. They get whatever the fuck they want. They're spoiled as fuck. To the point they start developing these delusional expectations and these delusional desires. Right? When was the last time you seen a bitch be grateful for some shit? Us men, we are trained, or put in such predicaments that we have, we are forced to see reality for what it is. It's a fact. That's destiny for every man. Every man has to undergo those things. The fact that we are able to undergo those things and those experiences on those trials and tribulations, some of us, end up overachieving and ascending to the next level when we decide not to settle or give up, right? Things like riches eventually start coming your way, right? When you don't give up and you keep on pushing, hustling, et cetera, et cetera. And when those things, when those who are just making a great enough to be able to do things that they actually want, right? Not necessarily that needs to be riches. Is also people that are, they make, a good enough bread, or they hustle enough to the point that they're able to do things that they want. Not at a crazy level like a motherfucker like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, but they're able to do, good for themselves or whatever they got going on, right? We have always reached down as men, right, and made a woman, whether she was successful or not. We have always followed what we want, right? Whether it's love, right, anything else. We don't mind having a partner by our side, even though she had no part to play in the journey and the things that we had to undergo as men on our own. On our own. Now ask yourself this. Right? This is the real question. Ask yourself this, chat. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this, chat. Ask yourself this. Jay Z, where is it? Hold on. Do you think Beyonce, the Beyonce, some know her as Queen Bee or Queen, things like that. I'm saying I recognize her as Beyonce, not no fucking Queen, nigga. We not living in the Roman Empire anymore, nigga. No queens and kings, nigga. You feel me? This is Beyonce. Chat. Will Beyonce pick Jay Z if he was working in McDonald's? Do you think Beyonce will pick this raggedy Negro with hair that doesn't even look like it's been maintained for years? DSLs, pause, big pause. DSLs, to those of you who are unfamiliar with what DSL means, is dick sucking lips. You got DSLs. It looks all types of fucked up. I'm not a judging of that's a little pause, I'm judging other men, but I'm calling it what it is. Nigga, we know this nigga look like a goofball. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, bro. This nigga look like a motherfucking stallion horse. It's real shit. Do you think that Beyonce, the Beyonce, will pick JC if he was working at a McDonald's? Will Jay Z pick Beyonce if she was working in a McDonald's? It's real shit, chat. See what I'm saying? We finna hear some shit tonight. Pause. Not a chance in the world with a bitch like Beyonce. As you know what I'm saying, is picking a nigga like Jay-Z if he's in McDonald's taking orders, nigga. That's a fact. That's not happening, bro. That's not happening. And then what does it lead to? What does it show you? That she wouldn't fuck with that nigga if that nigga didn't have what the fuck he got going on. Nigga, this little relationship, it ain't about beauty, it ain't about attractiveness. It's about, yo, this nigga is a boss out here, he got shit going on. Let me fuck with this nigga. The biggest at what he do, hosting all his business deals and everything, etc., etc. Let me fuck with this nigga. It isn't much about how he looked, his appearance, etc., etc. Right? It's a fact. We gotta call it what it is. Right? We all know the answer to both of these questions. Beauty, purity, loyalty, and respect. Those things are more valuable to us men more than whatever the shorty, got going on, whether she's working at McDonald's or whether she's a bartender at a bar. We don't give a fuck. Us men, we don't care. It's a fact. In the other hand, you already know how these hoes feel about, and how they giving it up. These hoes ain't really fucking with niggas unless niggas got they shit straight, got shit going on, etc., etc. These hoes is not popping up. So these bitches are ungrateful. It's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. These bitches are not okay with building up with niggas. They only want to fuck with the finished product. These bitches are no longer out here trying to be part of your journey. They only give a fuck about pulling up on you when you already got motion and shit going on. You're right. What does this lead into? Why did you start this rant like that? You're talking about North Korea because it gets tricky. It gets real tricky, and this is why it gets tricky, chat. This is why it gets tricky. Right here. Right fucking here. Let's talk about it, chat. Let's go down layer by layer.
Tell us what it was like. First of all, where did you? So when you were 13, you escaped. Tell us what it was like. First of all, where did you escape to? You escaped to China?
Yeah.
And how did you get across?
It was a frozen river in March, end of March in 2007.
So you travel on the frozen river?
Yeah. And we luckily didn't get shot by the guards. And when we got into the other side of the riverbank of China, that's when Mom got raped. And then they took us in a house. And they were like turning me around like a slave.
This is North Korea. I mean, she in China now at the current moment in time when she's saying these things, but nigga, this is the lifestyle in North Korea, bro. Nigga, this bitch is slave market, all types of shit. Her mom don't got soul, she don't got soul. And these bitches be out here ungrateful for shit.
Okay, right? They check my teeth and my body structure. And somehow being virgin is very precious in China. So they sold my mom.
A bitch being a virgin is very precious everywhere else but in the Western world. For some reason. For what reason? You let me know. I know the reason, but I ain't gonna say it.
For around $65, and it's 21st century. And they sold me less than $300. And they sold us separately.
So when you were 13, you escaped.
What else, chat? What else? What else, chat? Let's go.
Because in North Korea, guys, if you meet somebody and when the guy say I like you, usually guys,
again, this is dating life in North Korea. Dating life in North Korea.
Pursue the relationship. Like women has to be conservative, and even if I like the guy, if they ask me out, I have to say no at least 3 times. It's so challenging in North Korea because we don't have a nightlife. We don't have like restaurants to.
Yeah, imagine you telling a bitch like, yo, you can't go out here and pop that pussy and do all types of ridiculous and behave all types of ratchet. You ain't no way for you out here to do that. Look at how depressed this bitch would jump straight into depression. What do you mean I can't shake my ass, pop that pussy? What do you mean I get the death penalty behind the shit that I naturally do? Imagine some shit like that.
Go to and go on dates. We cannot go to movie theaters. The maximum romantic date that you can imagine in North Korea to do is when it's getting dark, you go walk on the riverside together, and that is the scandalous kind.
Nigga, imagine you telling a modern bitch, yo, where we going off our first date? And let's walk in the park late at night. Let's walk in the park, chop it up, hold hands. No, in North Korea, you can't even hold hands. You can't even show signs of too much affection or intimacy. In North Korea, they're not rocking with that. Nigga, death penalty, nigga. Nigga, let's give you the needle, nigga. Nigga, you want to hold hands with your bitch? Needle. Or concentration camps, one of the other two. Or the death penalty. That's how they give it up out there, bro. I imagine you telling your bitch, like, yo, and there ain't none of that shit out here. Not supposed to do this, and that. You think she want to live there, my nigga? I'm telling you, bro, these bitches are spoiled here. In the US, the Western world, Europe, etc., they are spoiled bitches. I'm trying to tell you what it is.
Of dating that you can think of. In North Korea, we don't even have a concept of romance in the country. There's no word for romance.
Nigga, there's no word for romance. Nigga, romance. You try to translate it in their language, that shit don't even exist. It don't even exist. Nigga, yo, bro, I'm telling you, these hoes, they start to forget what the fuck is important, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
And in the public culture and the regime really shames the romance and the romantic feelings. They really want only people to focusing on their loyalty towards the regime.
Mind you, this is the bitch that escaped. By the way, this is the bitch that done escaped North Korea. This bitch not talking on some politics on the nose spreading propaganda, nigga. This is the bitch that escaped North Korea. She escaped that bitch. And we finna show y'all a video on how she did it. We just did show the video. I'm tripping, bro. I'm stepping, bro. She escaped from North Korea.
So therefore, people really, guys in North Korea, they don't know how to buy flowers. I mean, they're starving. How can you afford to go buy flowers and give it to a lady? Hi guys, welcome.
She alright too. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She makeup is enhanced. Nigga, these are enhancements. But she look alright, my nigga. She look like a good gray ball. I throw a little gray ball at this bitch. Yo, chat, we judging everything we run into. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. Gray ball material. This is gray ball material. Facts. Gotta call it what it is. We're throwing a gray ball at this right here. Don't blame me.
To my channel, my name is Emi Park, and I'm also the factor human rights activist.
Slim John too, Fit John, Slim John.
As Valentine's approaches, it really reminded me of dating scene in North Korea. That the insanity of it. So today in this video, guys, I am going to really help you to understand what people are going through in North Korea to date each other. They are same human beings like us. However, it is a completely different planet that you cannot even imagine right now. So please stay till the end of this video and really find out what other people go through to pursue love. So usually,
nigga, is this bitch? Yo, hold on. With all due respect to her, nigga, is this lingerie? Yo, chat, is this lingerie? Nigga, the bitch don't forgot her roots, nigga. What she had to go through. Nigga, this is lingerie. Chat, this is lingerie. I know lingerie. Yo, chat, nigga, it's uniform to these hoes. They gotta wear this shit. They gotta wear this shit around me when they're at the crib. When they're around me, when they chilling around me, nigga, this is uniform. Nigga, this is lingerie. Fuck. Wait, hold on.
in this modern world, people started dating around like maybe middle school, high school, I guess, right? However, in North Korea,
lingerie. This is lingerie.
When you're a teenager, is banned. It's illegal. You can get punished for dating people when people are teenagers.
Yo, imagine, yo, you 17, 18, and it's illegal for you to fuck a bitch. It is illegal for these bitches to start sucking cock. It is illegal for you to give a bitch a bukkake or facial or something like that. Nigga, come on, bro. We gotta be more grateful about the shit that we got here in the US, bro. And again, this shit don't only apply to women. This shit apply to men too. Like, yo, nigga, we are privileged out here in these streets, bro. We are. We start forgetting how things are around the world. We get to motherfuckers in the US, man. We got main character syndrome. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas in the US, niggas and bitches, like on a real way, like when it comes to a worldwide perspective, we think we the main characters behind this bitch. We think we control everything that's going on out here. You know what I'm saying, overseas or et cetera, et cetera. We think we got the influence. Like we dress in a certain way or whatever. Now we think the shit's supposed to go around the world. They go around the world, they dress in a certain type of way that is matched. What are we doing? And we started that shit. Like, nigga, Americans, my nigga, ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga, we got a lot of main character syndrome. A lot of main character syndrome. Like, but in a justful right way though, because the U.S. has a lot of influence around the world. We got the most influence, the most military bases, the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dollar value is insane everywhere else around the world. Like, not the majority of it. Like the passport, etc. Like, yo, a lot of the influence of America. So I do understand why niggas will move. Like, you know what, nigga, niggas ain't even thinking about the countries. Here in the U.S., nigga, so the U.S. so big, nigga. Pause. We got the old type of different states. We ain't even thinking about what the fuck is going on in China. We don't give a fuck. But niggas in China are really thinking about what we got going on. Niggas in other countries really is thinking about what we got going on. Don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm in New York, whatever. Nigga, I go to Florida. Nigga, I'll go to Las Vegas. Nigga, fuck, what the fuck going on around? Nigga, in New York, you could travel to every different state. This is why I think the U.S. is the greatest country. Nigga, you could travel to a different state, have a whole different lifestyle. The groceries, everything is cheaper, whatever the fuck it is. Nigga, only in the U.S. you could do that. You can't go to China and travel to another place in China and things will be different. Nigga, everything will be the same. Nigga, in Russia, you travel to some spots in Russia, everything will be the same. You move around, everything will be the same. In the US, when you go to a different state, everything is totally different. You got all type of motherfucking like different spots about different type of history moments in time. You come over here to talk about that. You go to motherfucking Montana and you start seeing the indigenous people like motherfucking Indians, the real Indians, all types of shit. Then you go to motherfucking New York, you start seeing all types of immigrants. Thinking the shit is the most diverse state in the country. Like you use right everywhere you go, bro. You see something new, landscapes, motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything is new. Like when you go to different states, like you could be content with traveling to 50 states, and you don't even need to leave the country. So motherfuckers in what do you call it? Motherfuckers around the world, they want to see some shit. They got to travel to another country to see some shit. Here, you travel along to 50 states and you see everything. Everything. You want fresh water? Go to Florida. Go to Florida. You want to see skyscrapers, buildings, gray motherfucking buildings and shit? You go to New York. You want to see a replica of New York? Go to Chicago. You want to see mountains and shit? Go to Montana. Go to South Dakota. Go to North Dakota. Go, like, you know, those are western mid states. Like you, everywhere you want, bro. Everywhere you want. Like you just go across the states, bro, and you get to see what you really want to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Around like maybe middle school, high school, I guess, right? However, in North Korea,
Give me a
dating
second,
when you're a
I gotta pick
teenager
something up. Give me a
is
second.
banned. It's illegal. You can get punished for dating people when people are teenagers. The problem is that once they're being done,
Chat. When she's talking about punish, what do you think it is? Do you think the chat? Do you think it is motherfucking a slap on the wrist, your mom backing out the belt and just beating your ass, or you think it might be concentration camps, gas chambers, death penalties, needle. What do you think these punishments are, chat? What do you think these punishments are? Think about that while I'll be back.
are teenagers. The problem is that once they're being done being teenager, like 16, 17 years old, they are mandatory drafted to the military for 10 years for men and 5 years for women. So from the 16 to 17, they have to spend 5 to 10 years in the military. And during their military service, also dating is banned. So legally speaking, the only first time that people are allowed to date is for men is like usually 28 years old. For women is 23 years old. That's when people actually legally can date. However, even let's say they go through all this path, even though if somebody becoming like 28, I'm sure they're gonna meet a lot of people they're drawn to. However, they cannot pursue that. And by the time when they are allowed to actually date, the challenges are the different caste system. That's where the challenges are actually really heightened. So in North Korea, even though it's a socialist paradise, there are 51 different classes in the country. Within same Korean people, the regime divided people into that many different caste system. The difficulty of this caste system is that it's not just like a different class. You take the first class and the other person take the business and economy. Almost North Korean regime treats these people in the different castes as if they are different human.
Yo, chat.
The challenges are the different caste system. That's where the challenges are actually really heightened. So in North Korea, even though it's a socialist paradise, there are 51 different classes in
Yo,
the
chat.
country.
Imagine not only that imagine you like this bitch, and she liked you, and she was forced to look at you like you was a roach or something, just because nigga you was below her in the social class. Nigga, this is like nigga ancient times, bro. Imagine like you not even being able to pick who you love, and you just have to settle for some shit just because you might want to like build a dynasty in regards of like you'll have kids, etc., etc. But you couldn't even choose who you really love, or the girl that loved you couldn't even choose who she really loves. What could have been you, just because of social classes, all types of shit. Nigga, come on, my nigga. We live in 2025, bro. What the fuck is this, nigga? This is like nigga. This is like ancient times. Then earlier she mentioned something about what
I'm
did
sure
she
they're
say?
gonna get. For
What did she say?
women, is 23 years old.
Nigga, they talking about for a man, you can't start dating until you're 28. Imagine, nigga, you start getting semen as a man when you're like 12, 13, 14 years old. Semen building up, nigga. What hard every morning, nigga. You harder than a motherfucker. You trying to fuck some bitches. And then niggas tell you, nigga, you gotta go to the military, nigga. Go serve. Goofy ass nigga. Go serve, nigga. Honey, I wanna fuck. I wanna have pussy. I wanna have vagina. I wanna crash bitches. I wanna fuck. Nah, nigga, shut the fuck up. Go serve amongst men, nigga. Go serve with men, nigga. What you talking about? Go serve, nigga. You don't get to say, nigga, you don't get to say, nigga. You want the gas chamber, nigga. You want the needle. You want public execution, nigga. Now, we love to make an example out of you, nigga. So niggas can fall in line. You let me know. There's a different type of lifestyle out there in North Korea, bro.
That's when people actually legally can date.
Real
However,
shit.
even let's say they go through all this path, even though if somebody becoming like 28, I'm sure they're gonna meet a lot of people they're drawn to. However, they cannot pursue that. And by the time when they are allowed to actually date, the challenges are the different caste system.
And then, like, even when you're 28, and then you probably got your eye on this girl, whatever the fuck it is, or girl got her eye on that nigga. Like, she might be, or he might be at a different social class, and you can't even partake. You can't even pick the one you love. Shit's crazy, nigga. It's just like a movie or something.
That's where the challenges are actually really
But it's real life.
heightened. So in North Korea, even though it's a socialist paradise, there are 51 different classes in the country. Within same Korean people, the regime divided people into that many different caste system. The difficulty of this caste system is that it's not just like a different class. You take the first class and the other person take the business and economy. Almost North Korean regime treats these people in the different castes as if they are different human species. If they are top class, they're looking at the bottom class caste as if we are like bugs, like we are insects to them. They don't.
Like niggas is roaches. But look at how privileged we are here in the U.S., bro. Nigga, this nigga's looking at niggas over there like they are roaches. Here we worried about niggas talking about, oh, I am brown skin, I am dark skin. that person looked at me, you start assuming that the person looked at you a certain way because you was this skin color. Nigga, that is mediocre compared to what the fuck is going on over there. Nigga, look at you, you're not even human, like you're an insect. Nigga, these niggas ain't over here in the US, white people, black people, we not looking at each other like we insects and motherfucking bugs and shit. We not.
Even consider us to be a human. And in North Korea, as a general, the regime does not even acknowledge that there is a human rights. So for
This shit not funny, but it is.
elites, for them to looking at the different castes as a human beings, it's a unthinkable thing. Therefore, if the people come from different caste meets, the real challenge here is that there's no such a thing called marrying up in North Korea. Once my father became a prisoner, what North Korean regime says, my blood was tainted.
Exactly. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, there's no such thing as marrying up out there. These hoes, they got the privilege out here to fucking pop that pussy, do all types of shit, and then a simp that's 100% convicted in regards to celebrity or a rapper, he might wife you up. It's because of the way you popping that pussy. But you nothing. You're scum. We have never seen a bitch that is a millionaire or billionaire or anything of the sort that can reach down to a nigga and be like, yo, let me fuck with you. Let me take you out of McDonald's, nigga, and let me fuck with you. Bitches don't do that, nigga. The closest thing that we seen, niggas, Travis Kelce. And that nigga's probably worth like already 100 million. And Taylor Swift is close to a billion or a billion. But that's still like not even enough. I'm saying, what is the difference between a motherfucker that's worth 100 million and a billionaire? It ain't that much of a difference, my nigga. Ain't nothing that he can't do for her. Ain't nothing that she cannot do for him. Ain't much of a difference. How many bitches was out here broke, all types of shit, and niggas don't put a kid on her, wife her up, all types of shit. Rappers, celebrities, etc., etc. Come on, my nigga. You the game.
Was a criminal's daughter, my caste really went down. If I was dating somebody or meeting somebody who had a higher caste system, the regime prevents marriage by making the higher caste system to go down to the lower caste. They don't bring up the other person. So in North Korea caste system,
can't empower nobody. You know what? Let me fuck with you because, you know, I love you or whatever the fuck it is. Nigga, we might be in love, all types of shit. Let me help you up because I want you to be better. I want you to grow. And I feel like I could be the right leader for you, etc., etc. Can't do that out there, nigga. If that bitch dying, even though you love her, you gotta let her die. You gotta let her suffer.
you can only go down, you cannot go
Likewise.
up. And that is how regime prevents people to be mixed around. So because of this cruelty, usually we say, you know,
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Fire strategy, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, the nigga Kim Jong-un is a genius, bro. So you keep the motherfuckers that you look down upon from speaking any type of common sense to you. Nigga, you a nigga that got money, and you start hanging around the niggas that's under you. That's, you know what I'm saying, the poor niggas or whatever they might call it, social classes in regards to North Korea. Nigga, they start talking some type of sense to you. Yo, you know, struggling out here in these streets, etc. Now you start feeling pity. You know, niggas feel all types of pity when they in some pussy. Niggas fucking with a bitch and they stop pillow talking, all types of shit. And we seen Young Thug do it. He pillow talking like a motherfucker, talking about everybody, this and everybody in the industry. Future, Drake, everybody. Pillow talking like a motherfucker when you in some pussy and you like the bitch and you down bad, etc. And we niggas be talking all types of crazy shit. Facts. So it's like Kim Jong Un makes it. You know, he got this 51 motherfucking different social classes system that, you know, they get people not to even be on the same page. Everybody 51 classes up, niggas is looking down at each other one by one. Niggas is looking down at each other. The nigga that's here, he looking up to this nigga is looking down at him. And then it goes on and on. So it prevents any type of communication, nigga. It prevents any type of like, a nigga to be able to tell you like, yo, they abusing us out here. Nigga, my brother or my cousin just went to a slave camp, to a motherfucking camp, and now he getting beat like a motherfucker, eating roaches and rats. And so we heard the stories before. Nigga, this is North Korea. They didn't feed him for 3 days. He had to eat a rat, raw. Pause. That's how you keep the information from traveling on, because you make niggas feel like they better than the other niggas, and then the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, like that are inferior, they can't even get a word to the niggas that are superior, like in regards of how they feel that they are superior to the other niggas. It's perfect. I ain't gonna lie. You can't blame the nigga, bro. The nigga's a genius.
The map is
This lingerie chat. This is lingerie. I don't know what nobody say.
are mappies and different birds we call it, like different species, different breeds, that only the same breeds can mate with each other. And therefore, the poor people meet each other poor, the criminals' daughters marry each other's criminals' daughters, and elites marry each other and continue their life stability they have. Let's say even if this path is all going through, people try to meet each other. It's not like here, guys, in America now. I've been single recently and then started exploring these dating options in America, right? You get, first thing my friends would recommend is like online dating. It's very convenient. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's pretty convenient. You swipe left or right and you get to have millions of different options, really. And what really blew my mind was,
I like that. I bet that she's been through. She still remained in a bitch that is not gonna allow programming from the West. She's still, you know what I'm saying, sticking to her natural instinct.
that
Like that.
how I could
Under the
meet
track.
anybody coming from anywhere. In North Korea, international marriages are banned.
This game, you're not ready for it.
It's being punished. So people cannot even fathom dating somebody from different race and also different class. And not only that, in North Korea, guys, when it comes to communication, there's no internet, there's no freedom of movement. If you write a letter in North Korea, if we are lucky, it's gonna be delivered within a year. Literally. Even that is, the letter system is not working. There's no communication method between people in North Korea. So if the lovers fall in love and try to write to each other, there's no way they can write to each other. And now
they reading the letters, all types of shit. The letters stopping at 35 to 40 different post office stations. Come on, my nigga. Nigga, you order a package, nigga, you start tracking that bitch, nigga, 2 hours after you order that bitch. Nigga, we spoiled as fuck. Nigga, when I order something at Amazon, nigga, I am tracking it every 2 hours. Yo, what's going on? Yo, I wake up in the middle of the night, nigga, to see if that shit made any type of progress in regards to it shit being shit. Over here, nigga, they send a letter, nigga, they ain't even thinking that shit is even finna be delivered. They're not even thinking the shit is even finna be delivered. Again, bro, we spoiled out here in these streets. We spoiled. Listen to this
for
shit.
the elites, they can have landlines, the phones. But the commoners, we cannot afford those phones, so we have to go to the post office and being in the line and then can make that phone call.
Yeah.
So really communicating with each other. Even writing letters were more convenient for the 18th century people than 21st century North Korea. Without this communication, dating is extremely hard. Therefore, in North Korea, because of that difficulty, usually people find each other in the same town and in the same group. And also, a lot of times the regime assigns marriage. So North Korean regime has a power to do everything. They tell people what to do, what to wear, what to listen to, what to watch, what kind of haircut people can have.
Nigga, your bitch, you already having trouble with telling your bitch, yo, don't go out looking like that. She got booty shorts, all types of shit, nigga. You be telling your bitch, yo, don't go out looking like this. Don't go out looking like this. Yo, baby, it's too exposing. Don't go out looking like this. I'm not with you. You're going out on your own. Don't go out looking like this. Looking like you got lingerie on. You know what I'm saying? Be mad provocative, nigga, shit poking out the joint, all types of shit. Say, please, baby, please don't go out like this. Please. This was going on in North Korea.
Because of that difficulty, usually people find each other in the same town and in the same group. And also, a lot of times the regime assigns marriage. So North Korean regime has a power to do everything. They tell people what to do, what to wear, what to listen to, what to watch, what kind of haircut people can have.
Yeah, imagine like your government telling you like, yo, you can't even pick who you love. You can't even pick who you feel. You can't even pick your vibe. Imagine you fucking with a bitch like you love. She's sucking your cock, nigga, deep throat, all types of shit. And that nigga's telling you, yo, now you gotta fuck with this bitch. I can even take at least like an inch of cock down her throat. You feel some type of way. Because you're gonna be happy, my nigga. You go from a bitch that's sucking the whole thing, the whole dick down her throat, and she love you, she loyal, she respectful, all types of shit. But then, nah, nigga, fuck the deep throat. Fuck the deep throat. Queen. Nigga, come fuck with this lame ass bitch that can't even take an inch of cock down her throat. You start feeling some type of way, bro.
And also people like tell
We
people
spoiled out here in the street. I mean, we spoiled out here in the streets.
who to marry. If they people
Crazy.
got lucky and got out of that, then if they choose their own partner, then usually in North Korea there's no such a thing called between dating material and marriage material. I was so shocked when I came to America and people like there's like exclusive dating, there's a casual dating, and I was so confused because in North Korea, guys, if you meet somebody and when the guy say I like you, usually guys pursue the relationship. Like women has to be conservative, and even if I like the guy, if they ask me out, I have to say no at least 3 times. That's the rule. We cannot say yes, I want to go out with you like that. And it's so challenging in North Korea because we don't have a nightlife. We don't have like restaurants to go to and go on dates. We cannot go to movie theaters. The maximum romantic date that you can imagine North Korea to do is when it's getting dark, you go walk on the riverside together, and that is the scandalous kind of dating that you can think of. And because of this no life, and guys don't really usually ask, may I take you out dinner or may I take you out? And that's when I came to America. A lot of people ask me actually, can I take you out for dinner? And I literally thought that was just like going out to eat dinner. I did not think that was an indication of like taking out somebody for romantic interest.
Exactly.
And in North Korea, we don't even have a concept of romance in the country. There's no word for romance.
Again, try just imagine. There's not even a word for romance in the vocabulary. In the vocabulary, a word of romance doesn't even exist. Mind you, all these bitches want to do is watch romance movies, read romance books, all types of shit. Bro, these bitches will be losing their mind in a place like this, bro.
And in the public culture and the regime really shames the romance and the romantic feelings. They really want only people to focusing on their loyalty towards the regime. And then, so therefore, people really, guys in North Korea, they don't know how to buy flowers. I mean, they're starving. How can you afford to go buy flowers and give it to a lady? And usually it's a very, if the guy can find one like little candy and give it to the girl, that is like the most romantic thing. We don't expect men to, buy diamond rings and like that. It's when they're engaged, usually the parents decide, oh, they should be engaged and get married. Not much fun. However, a lot.
Imagine somebody being able to decide who you can be with. Yeah, these bitches got the options to marry a good nigga and still choose the nigga that's gonna treat them poorly. Imagine how you telling them, you need to marry this nigga. You need to marry him. You need to marry him.
A lot of people do make into
We're spoiled out
marriage
here in the
because
streets,
that's
bro.
what the regime requires people
I'll
to
tell
do.
you. We're spoiled out here in the
If
streets.
people start getting married, once you are married, that is a thing. That first thing that as a married couple they have to do is going to the monuments of the Kim dictators and pay their respect. And
Mind you, they look at these niggas like they gods. Hold on. They're looking at these niggas like they gods. Like they gods. The Kim Jong-un, his father, and the father before him, bro, they looking like these niggas like they gods. And they pull up to the statues, they doing all types of shit like this. Nigga, they are trained to pull up and look at the little statue and cry like a motherfucker. They are trained to do so, nigga. If you don't, nigga, it's the death penalty. The death penalty. forced to pull up. Nigga, look at the statues, they'll start crying like a motherfucker. What the fuck is this, nigga? Is that a kunai? This is a kunai from Naruto, nigga. What the fuck is this? They just start crying, bro, uncontrollably. You can't make this shit up. Salute and all types of shit. Mind you, these are niggas that are suppressing them. Nigga, these niggas are being suppressed by these niggas. And they over here saluting, crying, all types of shit. It's different out there in North Korea, man. It's different out there in North Korea. I'll tell you.
Where their loyalty towards the regime. So this is like the dating scene that I just like described to you, that I'm sure in America now I'm living in this country where it's...
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words?
Definitely more complicated than North Korean dating, because in North Korea, you're...
Nigga, this bitch complaining about the shit being complicated when she got way more of the options and more motherfucking leverage in regards of freedom and things. Nigga, this bitch complaining.
Options are so limited that you know where your caste system is, where you are, who you can marry, who you cannot. And here, in living in this freedom, it does seem sometimes overwhelming with the choices you get, because there's just, you can really date anybody.
Nigga, is this bitch complaining?
And because in North Korea there's also no gay and no transgender, there's no, sexual non-binary people.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, yo, people in the US gotta be grateful for this type of shit, bro. Gotta be grateful, bro. I'm telling you, like, this is what's going on out here in the streets, bro. Here in the US. This is what's going on out here in the US, bro. And you go to another country, my nigga, this is what the fuck is going on.
Only men and women. And in here, there are so many spectrums of people in this dating culture. So in a way that sometimes I really appreciate that North Korean dating scene. That one thing that I really love about North Korea's dating scene is people are very serious. Nobody trying, no culture like hooking up, very serious. And if the guy asks you out, they even already thought about marrying the girl already. Otherwise, they don't ask the women out. And in America, it feels like a lot of the mentor game, that are we dating for fun? What are we doing? And because of that, I'm not very into American dating at the moment. But however, I'm sure we can learn things from both cultures. And I think the things that Americans can benefit.
You're a bitch so programmed, nigga. She's still on like, you know what I'm saying? She's still got the mentality. But again, this when these bitches come from different cultures, etc. Nigga, here in America, my nigga, that's a lot of this shit is unacceptable, bro. A bitch will tell you straight away, I don't want that serious. I just want you to pound me out. Like, I don't want to suck cock. I want to go out with steam and pause. Meaning from the female perspective. Nigga, I ain't want nothing serious, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Serious stuff, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, I'm trying to get my guts beat down like a motherfucker. You over here talking about cuffing and relationships, nigga. The relationship, nigga. What? Nah, nigga. I'm trying to suck cock. Pause. This bitch is saying nowadays. I'm be with all that bullshit, bro.
From North Korea is people's clarity on what they do. But however, there's no harm just having fun either. So I hope that this video will...
Having fun? What do you mean by that? You a trained soldier, man. This bitch is like the winter soldier. Yo, everybody in North Korea is like the winter soldier. I mean, you say 2-3 words, nigga, these bitches be locking in and believing in a certain type of ideology. Nigga, this bitch is still carrying that shit with her. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking lie, bro. She locked the fuck in. Yo, try me right back.
And I think the things that Americans can benefit from North Korea is people's clarity on what they do. But however, there's no harm just having fun either. So I hope that this video was entertaining and educational and informing, and also really shows how love, the most essential part of being a human, that is feeling love and loving somebody, right? That thing got affected by this totalitarian regime, and why that we need to be free to like fully express who we are as individuals. So love you guys. Please share this video and hit that like button and join my Patreon. I wish you happy Valentine's Day, guys, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.
Dad, I'm Bud.
Let's count the smiles.
I see 1,
Yo,
2,
chat.
3.
Amazon Freight can scale with
The fuck up. Yo, chat. Let's you wanna know a little more about this bitch? Come on, hold on. Let's go.
Yeah, so within North Korea, we have no freedom to travel to Pyongyang.
I was going to ask you, have you ever been to Pyongyang?
I've been before my father arrested. I've been once.
Because before your father's arrested, life was not as
He
bad.
was a party member. Yeah, I had a relatively fine life for North Korean standard.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which means I had like food 3 times a day, still no electricity, no cars, no toys, I still like 2 pair of clothes, no shower, no sewage, no bathroom, I mean, no refrigerator, no washer. I mean,
Wow.
that was a good.
And these bitches be complaining about a nigga taking them out to if he not purchasing a $500 steak. These bitches out here in the US, they complaining like a motherfucker. They complain like a motherfucker. USA dollar to North Korea won. Nigga, that's a best nigga. This is nearly a billion. Nigga, $5 is 4,500. $20. Nigga, look what the fuck is going on, bro. And these bitches in the US are complaining about you not being able to take them out and buying a $500 steak or $300 steak.
Good North Korean lifestyle. Arrested. I've been once.
Because before your father's arrested, life was not as
He
bad.
was a party member. Yeah, I had a relatively fine life for North Korean standard.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which
This is a fine life to her, nigga. She about to break down what the fuck a fine life is to her.
means I had like food 3 times a day, still no electricity, no cars, no toys, I still like 2 pair of clothes, no shower, no sewage, no bathroom, I mean, no refrigerator, no washer. I mean,
Wow.
that was a good North Korean lifestyle. I was not dying from starvation.
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
Yeah, so we didn't.
You can't make this shit up, chat. And then let's look at this next clip right here. Right, this is the most important one. This right here is very important to look at. Look at the shit.
Went to Columbia University in New York for my undergrad, and I just couldn't believe the people in going Columbia think they're oppressed.
These bitches out here in the US, man, they think they oppressed. And they got it all. They don't even know it. Go to other countries. Look at this bitch saying, yeah, I went to Columbia University. Nigga, these niggas thought they was oppressed. These niggas thought shit was against them. The system was against them. Nigga, North Korea? You been there? Do you really know what being oppressed is like, my nigga? Have you been to North Korea? Oafy ass nigga. She breaking this shit down, bro. She laughing and shit. Listen to this shit.
For my undergrad, and I just couldn't believe the people in going Columbia think they're oppressed, right?
Yes.
Laughing like a motherfucker. They think they're oppressed. They don't know.
I mean, in people in North Korea, they don't even know they are oppressed, and really seeing how there are distortion in history and understanding of this country is really scary to the point where I'm very worried about this country. I mean,
Yeah, she worried about it. This bitch the outsider. Nigga been raped, been sold like a slave. As we've seen in the previous videos, all types of shit. Nigga, this bitch is worried about the country. She's not even living in the country, bro. I mean, she's living in this bitch now, but I'm saying like she wasn't even born here, nothing, has no American pride. Probably do now, who knows? But it's like, yo, bro. And then she talking like this. Come on, bro. She worried about the country because people are so ungrateful and they're not really taking advantage of what's really going on. They start feeling like they oppressed about shit. When the reality, my nigga, ain't nothing to be oppressed about, bro. Like, ain't nothing to be oppressed about.